Hi guys, happy Wedding Wednesday. I'm Lindsay and I'm so excited to bring a new episode of Wedding Wednesdays to you today. On this episode, we are going to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is music. Music is so important because it really drives the energy of the day and it also sets the tone from the very beginning of the day. You may be considering whether or not you should have a DJ or live musicians or perhaps both. Well, here we're going to try to help you with that. There are 3 things I recommend considering. 1, what in your wildest dreams would you love to have? When you envision your wedding day, what in your perfect world would you like to have? 2, logistics. What is your venue and your church and your space limiting you to? 3, budget. First, what is it that you really love? If you could have it your way, would you want to have live musicians? Would you want to have a choir? Do you picture a harpist at your ceremony? I'm first going to start at the ceremony to help paint the picture for the day. Moving on to cocktail hour. You may not be able to enjoy cocktail hour because you might be taking pictures during this time. That said, for your guests, what kind of vibe are you trying to create? Are you more of a classic Frank Sinatra couple, or are you into the more tongue-in-cheek songs like Vitamin String Quartet? Really think about the feel that you're trying to create. Don't think too hard, it's not too crazy, but again, just the genre would be very helpful, and that can help either guide your DJ that you book or guide the musicians that you hire. Now we are at the dinner and dancing portion of the evening. So one of the coolest things I've ever seen is roaming violins entering the room as guests are entering the room, essentially moving from cocktail hour into the dinner room, or dinner space rather. That way it really draws the interest of your guests and helps bring them to their tables. It's a really cool feel. From there, you can either have a live band jump on or you can have the DJ start playing dinner music. It depends on, again, the style and feel that you want for your wedding. Something to consider whether you're having a DJ or live musicians, or perhaps both, is whether you'd like to have a traditional Midwestern style wedding reception or a traditional East Coast style wedding reception. East Coast style tends to be a little more energetic when you bring music in throughout the evening. The Midwest style tends to be a little more traditional, where you have dinner followed by cake cutting and then all of your dancing, which includes your first dances as well as the actual party portion. I've also seen DJs hired to play the majority of the event, and then they'd have a live musician come in just for the first dances, which is really special. You really have to think about your guests. Are they going to want to get up in the middle of dinner, in the middle of courses and dance? Are they energetic, or would they prefer to just have a nice dinner and then do everything towards the end? Both styles totally work. We've seen them both done very well. Again, it's a conversation to have with your DJ as well as your musicians to see what their comfort level is. That is all for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, to get on our mailing list to access all of our content, just email us at weddings@mode-event.com. We can't wait to see you next week. I think this is working. Oh, of course they're doing construction. Now there is yard work being done, I think. The joys of working from home.